Hello. I am Michelle. Okay. We are here. We are here in Arizona. And I am just finishing work. So, I literally logged off and then just went live. So, I want to, get myself used to it, right? Because there's no excuses. We're coming into a new year, and I just kind of want to, get myself in a rhythm before. Hi, Shannon. God knew I needed a sister. That is why he put you in my life. So do you have a journal with you? Because you could be doing this planning as well with me. If you don't have a journal, we have these available on Amazon. They're like $10 or so. Actually, I believe, this one might be a little bit more expensive. If anything, the coloring book is $10. This one might be a little bit more because it does have more quotes and images and stuff like that. But most of the stuff, anything that we have for sale is under 20 bucks. So anyways, today we are going to continue our planning. So yes, get out a journal, get a pen. And I think that you should follow the BBB rule, right? So that's Monday's body, Tuesday's brain, Wednesday's business, Thursday's body, Friday brain, Saturday business, Sunday body. And obviously your life is a lot different, right? You have children, you have a husband, you have a lot more responsibilities than I do. So that's going to get in the way, right? That's life. Our responsibilities don't stop. I still have to keep paying my rent even when I'm not working right for 2 weeks or whatever it may be. It's unfortunate and it's more work. It's just more work. But these things, this 18 minutes, I believe you can steal 18 minutes at the beginning or the end of your day. Or even if it's in your lunch break. If there's no time in the day when you're home and your home isn't a peaceful place for you to be able to do these, right? Hi, is this Proxis Fun? Yes, that is true. So if you don't have, thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. We're doing day 2 of life planning for 2025. And we're talking to my sister and we make these journals together. And we're talking about kind of the difference in lifestyle, right? How are we going to get all of this done? How do you do exercise, work, create, love someone, make dinner, clean, right? Where are these hours coming from in a day? Because I get exhausted. Not much. I'm just here, Hi, paper cap. Look, how do you have that much time in the day? Shout out. Hi, Brayden. How you doing? I hope your day is going well. Honestly, we're here to plan our lives because life is hard. I consider myself a pretty successful person. I've been able to do a lot in my little life, right? And that means, for example, of course, Brayden, anytime, you know what? And then afterward, I don't know how this really works, but I'm going to write it down and I'll try to find you and then follow and I'll sub. I have no problem with that. YouTube, prox. And so when my favorite teacher taught me this radical acceptance of people, it's because you go through life and it's oh, I have something in common with you, then we can be friends. Or, oh, you belong to the same crew. You know what I mean? I know it did. It disconnected me. It disconnected me. But I hopefully I'm back. I don't know. I pray. Am I gone? Am I here? I don't know. Let me try to do something. I hope. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. Good. You're back. I don't know what goes on here. So I usually go live on TikTok, but who knows what's gonna happen with that? So I am moving to YouTube. Okay, you don't have a YouTube account? Well, what do you have? I teach all the things. I have been an art teacher, and that's visual arts for about, a decade. or more. Actually, since 2011, I've been teaching art and painting. I taught English and I taught in an elementary, middle, and high school. So to non-English speaking people, Spanish speakers. And I am now trying to teach how to create a community, how to plan your life, get what you want, because I've been really successful in changing a lot of things about myself, right? Like, hi, Daniel. I hope you're all well. Hola, saludos, saludos, Daniel, saludos. Okay, vivo Honduras, you know, right? Okay, well, I'm in Arizona. Estoy aquí en Arizona. But I am a Puerto Rican, okay? So just if anybody cares, I'm a Puerto Rican Cuban, okay? And I did spend about 10 years in Puerto Rico. So, yes, claro. So whatever, that's besides the point. What we're doing here is building community, where I made a website. So the website that I created is for you to sell products, digital or physical products. And I'm going to be honest, I haven't been as committed to that as I have been my job, right? We have priorities in life, you know, like I was saying to my sister, like, you have kids and a husband, you know, like I don't have those things. So like our life planning gonna be different. Our daily life is different, right? So, but we only need 18 minutes, all right? 18 minutes for workout, 18 minutes for brain, 18 minutes for body. And I figured out at least what days I'm gonna do them, but now I need to figure out what exactly are we gonna do in that time, right? So I was writing a lot of other things today because I was just feeling very creative and dumping my feelings. So I'm gonna go with Monday. When we say body, Mondays, yes, are gonna be muscles. So on Mondays, I'm gonna specifically do like weightlifting. And the other days I have body are Thursdays. I'm gonna do abs and arms. And then we have Sunday, that can be back and legs. All right. Any other days of the week, I can do cardio if I feel like it, but it doesn't matter. Mondays is weightlifting, Thursdays, abs and arms, Sundays, back and legs. Okay, that's full body, right? That's all the body that I have. Yeah, exactly. Basically, that's exactly who I am, and you have no idea. But this nonchalant lady happens to be like, I'm an artist at every fiber of my being, right? Like every fiber of my being is observing the world. I'm curious about the world. I want to know how everything tinkers. I want to know what people are thinking. When I look at you and I meet you, like if I ever meet you, Rebex, like I will be looking at the corners of your eye and the angle of which, you know, your lip curls and specific lighting. Like I am that kind of brain. But I also went through a really weird, terrible, not like experience in Hurricane Maria when I was in Puerto Rico, where I was teaching. I was a teacher, and they stopped paying us, like where I worked. Like a hurricane occurred. There was no food, water, groceries, and the company that I work for straight up stopped paying us money. So 1 week they just dropped our pay without telling us, and then the paycheck just didn't come. So after a couple months, because we were teachers, we cared about the kids, we kept going to work. At that Christmas break, because the hurricane happened in September, at that Christmas break, we all did a huelga, right? And we quit. We did a protest and we all left. And I went to another school, right, where I had some basic rights. But in that, somebody else was controlling my income. Somebody else was controlling if I could eat, if I could sleep, if I could buy food at the grocery store, all of the things. And that didn't sit right with me. So when that happened, I took literally my last $300 from my last check and I started a business. And it was called Painting Party Puerto Rico. I worked that business for I started in 2018. So the hurricane happened September 2017 in Puerto Rico. That December, I decided to utilize the skills that I had, which is art making, and create my own business. All right. I took $300 that I didn't even have. I called my mom and I asked for help to make an Amazon order. And she bought me 10 easels and some paints. And with that $300, I made about $60,000, all right, over the course of 2018 to 2024, which was this year when I closed that business. I just closed that business about 4 days ago. It was really difficult for me to do that and that business, but I moved. I'm no longer in Puerto Rico. I can't have Painting Party Puerto Rico if I left, right? The last event that I did was with over 70 people at the military base called Fort Buchanan in Puerto Rico. It's okay. Honestly, you don't have to be sorry. I'm going to start over now. I always had a plan A, B, and C. So Braden, don't feel bad. I had a plan A, B, and C. Before I started my own painting party business, while I was in college, I was working for a painting party business. And what would happen, I worked for Pino's Palette and I worked for another business, another painting party business, and it was called Painting Parties. So both of them got a lot of money and then they both had to close their doors. So I knew that painting parties, when I started it, was going to have a boom and then it was going to go down. So what I did was I made a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. So my plan A worked. Check. You know why it worked? Because all the money that I made with that painting party business, I invested into techniart.org, the website that I created. And techniart.org is a website, it's a platform. Just like this, it's a platform where people can post their videos, their art, but for sale, not just for free, right? For sale. You can post digital art, you can post physical art, you can post courses. It's literally Etsy and Skillshare combined. Literally. I'm literally to the T. It took me 4 years. While I was there being a teacher, I only made $15,000 a year, 1-5, in Puerto Rico. $1,500, like not $1,500, like $1,500 a month is how much I would earn. So, right? I would make $15,000 at the end of the year. And I would take my little money and whatever money I made from Painting Party Puerto Rico, and I'd give it to programmers in Pakistan. I went on Fiverr, I found a couple programmers, I started working with them, and it took 4 years to get it to the point where it was easy enough, simple enough, convenient enough for people to actually use. And then I had to go through a 5-month vetting process with PayPal Business. They had to do background checks. They had to investigate the website. They went into every single file on my website to ensure that it runs correctly, that it's completely legitimate, that we have all of the up-to-date plugins, right? So I got this PayPal partnership. And so what that means is, if you sell an item on the website, like the website is free to use because I'm an artist and I care about artists. I care about people. You know why? Because I used to sell art on eBay. When I was like 8, I don't know, maybe 20, I was like, I'm going to paint. And then I started painting and then I posted it on eBay and I got a sale and I was like, oh my God. It was some cherry blossoms. I had painted some cherry blossoms. And you know what? The people were all the way in California. And I was living in North Carolina and I didn't have any money. So you know what I had to do? Call everybody I know. Hey man, can I get $50? I need to mail this thing. I sold a painting, right? So in my website, that is not the case. When you sell something, you automatically get your money. I don't touch your money. PayPal Business automatically. Yeah, I have tons of art. Here, look. Well, this is what I'm working on right now. Just so you can see, like, this is what I'm working on right now. And this is something I also painted. So if you can tell, like, there's no, I have the ability to honestly paint anything. I'm gonna be like not humble in this moment because I earned that skill. I earned that skill with education. I went to school for studio art at Central Piedmont Community College in Charlotte, North Carolina. And then I went for a bachelor's degree in art history at the University of North Carolina, Charlotte. Shout out. And then I have continuously for the past maybe 10 years belonged to a specific art community where I do classes. I don't teach them, I take them every Tuesday night for two hours. Okay, so I continue my education, and I when I say like art is everything, I also play guitar, man. Okay, so like I do the poetry, all the things. Anything artistic is for the soul, and I've always been very emotional. I'm a very emotional person. I'm very sensitive, man. Like I am super sensitive. And so thank you so much. I appreciate it, but you can be too. You know what? I don't do everything. I'm not good at science. Like I'm not good at math. I'm not good at life, like organization, right? I'm increasing my skill right now in the things that I'm lacking because I've been going through my life like focusing on my assets and my skills, but not really investing like the energy to like actually fix the things that I don't excel at, right? And so that is organization, like life planning, like making sure that I have a plan in the week, an idea of what I'm gonna eat, an idea of when I'm gonna work out. So I have immense skill in the arts. I do, and I earned it. I earned it by sitting in a room by myself 4 or 5 hours a day for a decade. So I don't have any qualms saying I can paint anything or anyone at any moment. It might not be as perfect as I want it to be, right? But I know something's gonna happen. Absolutely. You totally can. And I would really appreciate it. Because I'm new here on YouTube. I was over there on TikTok, but I feel like TikTok is gonna get shut down. So, I mean, that's how I feel. So I don't wanna waste more time and energy on a platform that doesn't really see me. And I feel really comfortable here on YouTube. Like I've been kind of bullied the past couple weeks here. I'm not gonna lie. Like I did a trend and it kind of got some traction, and I had to delete a bunch of comments because everybody was just like, one person was saying like earthquake and stop posting and like, just calling me fat. But obviously exercise isn't my greatest skill set, and that's okay because I have spent years and years and years learning how to express myself on paper and on canvas and with music. So when those people are saying those things, I have self-esteem underneath it, right? Like it doesn't stop me, right? I literally posted the same video like 2 days later just so they can see me. Like I got ran over in 2019 by a vehicle, like an actual car, like couldn't walk, for like 6 months of my life. Like the fact that I can jump and do trends is amazing. Like I'm proud of my body. So I'm gonna just plan out when I'm gonna work on my body, plan out when I'm gonna work on my business, and plan out when I'm gonna work on my brain, because I think if it's simple enough for me to do, that everybody else will be able to do it. I actually just today, we just released a planner on Amazon. My sister and I just created a new planner. It's so sleek and elegant and simple. It has like everything that you need in a day. Like what's the vibes outside? How much water are you drinking? Like your notes, like an hour, every hour of the day, so you can schedule yourself. So that's what we're doing. So today I have figured out Mondays I will do weightlifting, Thursdays I will do arms and abs, and Sundays I will do back and legs. Because I know on my Tuesdays I have my art club. That's 2 hours of art. That's my brain, right? That's good. I have to decide now on Wednesdays, and you guys could help me. Should I post on Wednesdays or should I post on Saturdays? Which one would I, because honestly, like I have a full-time job. And in my job, I don't, like, I'm not at home. Like, I travel, so I'm gone. And I'm sometimes working 12, 13, 14, 16 hours in the day. Like, Wednesdays, all right. Wednesdays are posting days. And then, like I said, I'm going to be going live like this at least 20. I hit my 20-minute mark today, so we will be ending soon. But I'm doing 20 minutes a day live at least 3 days a week. Like, I'm not going to say right now what those days are going to be because I need to see where it fits in. And I really want to kind of just build a community with you guys. Like where I live, I don't really have any friends, but I have many people who love me around the world. But I think it's really important to just like, the reason I made this website is because my teacher, Elizabeth Ross, this person who taught me radical acceptance, she taught me that like, if when we have creativity and a group of people that we can write with, that we can speak with, that we can create with, that we heal ourselves, we heal our family, we heal our communities. And honestly, I don't think there's anything better in the world. There is nothing better than to belong to a creative community, really. And that's what this is. So you can go to the website and sell products if you'd like, right? I encourage you to do that because it's the best deal on the internet. Like I said, it took me 4 years to create. And let's talk about, I had a game plan of what I'm gonna do. Hold on, let me look. Let me just throw it out there right before I send you off. But the game plan is, what does it say? Why do you need it? Why do you need it? Why do you need techniart.org? You need techniart.org because we are a community of creatives, and creatives are the strongest and most powerful beings on this earth. Okay? If you care about history, if you care about people, you care about things, you care about stones and nature. And the reason it's called techniart is because techni, the word itself, means the way in which something's created. And this is a conversation. So Aristotle talked about techni. Pluto talked about techni. Everybody has their opinion on what techni is. And so I'm bringing a classical conversation into our modern world. Okay? So why do you need it? Because websites cost a lot of money to have and to keep going. So if you're an artist and you're paying for a website right now, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But you could also be posting your art. You probably have an Etsy too, right? Post everywhere. You can post the same products you have on Etsy on my site. I don't care. I really don't. We also have the capabilities of you to put drop shipped items as well as the connection to Printify. So you can connect your Printify, the same thing you do on Etsy, that you make your little stickers and then you post them because it's your original art. You can do that on my site as well. Like there's no limitations. This is a open market. It's completely free. I am like seriously obsessed with you right now, Praxis. Like I'm obsessed with you, and I want you to, I am techniart on TikTok too. Like if you DM me, find me. I'm Michelle Burrell. You can find me wherever. Like find me and message me, because not only do I appreciate you, I would love to gift you something. Okay, so just find me. Okay, I have something for you. So what it does, why you need it? You need it because it's expensive to run a website. This is free to use. You pay nothing at all unless you make something. If you sell something, then you keep 95% and I keep 5%. The 5% will be for marketing because like I need to market the site, right? I do ads. That's how I've sold paintings. So I am selling art on the website. Not as many other people. Yeah, you can contact me. I do have Gmail. Actually, techniart.org@gmail.com is, you can contact me there. Also support@techniart.org or something like that, just like on the website. Anyway, if you go to the website, anything that you click, you will get me. We also have a Facebook and an Instagram. On Instagram, we're shop.techniart. I made a little chant. TECHNEART.org. All right, so yeah, contact me. Tell me your name. Like, just say, hey, I'm Praxis Fun, and I got you. Like, I appreciate you so much. So let's talk about how payment works. Payments are completely the easiest thing you'll ever go through in your life. Like, if you're an instructor, it's different. But if you're an artist and you post digital art, or you post a painting or a sculpture or a print, whatever it is, and you sell it, right? You get that sale. What happens is you automatically get 95% of that sale into your payment, to your PayPal business account automatically. So PayPal business is integrated into my system. I have private security that's European, so it's very, very strict. And I have that PayPal business connection, like they're literally integrated. So like when I got this partnership, it is an actual partnership. They mediate and protect funds. So when you make a sale, it automatically goes into your PayPal business account. It is not regular PayPal. You need to have an LLC, you need to have a business, and then you can come play. All right. More than that, you can post anything digital or physical. Okay. There is no limitations. You can post photos of yourself for sale for all I care. If you're beautiful and somebody buys it, good for you, right? That might not work for me, but it will work for somebody. I promise you that. So we have different integrations for shipping. You can basically do it on your own, or we have a connection with USPS, right? So you can connect it with stamps.com. That's all on the FAQ page. I mean, and anything that you don't like, you contact me and I will fix it. Okay, we're gonna do this together. Yeah. All right, and then that's it. I wanna kind of leave you with a thought of Aristotle, where he would say that techne is humans' bad representation of nature. So why I have this flower, whatever I'm doing, it's important to observe the natural world, man. We're here, and humans are also natural. So observe, don't just like judge, just like look, see, then make your judgments. Okay. So you guys, it's been so real. Don't forget, we just have new merchandise on Amazon. This is our old one. It's Raven and Mikhail is the brand on Amazon. Okay. So Raven and Mikhail has a shop inside of techneart.org as well. But that's something my sister and I do. And she lives in North Carolina and I live here in Arizona. So it's so nice to be able to create this together. And if you have the opportunity, go ahead and buy that planner. I will be working on it as soon as I get it, and we will do it together. But until next time, get dirty and stay creative. Bye. Thank you so much, Proxys Fun. You are the realest. Bye. Bye, Brayden.